we go.
Feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you. Only you can let it in. No one else can speak the words on your
Alright, so this is how we're going to do the rest of the video. So as you can see, my eyebrows are looking good. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you guys sort of kind of how I do my eyebrows, kind of like how I shape them and what products I use and stuff like that. If you don't like beauty videos, if you don't like the way I do my eyebrows, you can always go ahead and click out of this video. If it's not for you, then it's not for you. Maybe my next upload will be more suited to you. I don't think my eyebrows are anything special, but I have been asked by a couple of you guys to do this sort of video, so that is what I'm going to do. I usually just speed past, in my old makeup videos, I would speed past the eyebrows part, but I thought that I would just kind of give you a more in-depth video about just my eyebrows, just, you know, if you want to see it. But yeah, I'm gonna come in a little bit closer and just kind of show you guys how I do my eyebrows, I guess. As you can see, right now I currently have one eyebrow on. This eyebrow is my bad eyebrow, so I thought I would show you guys my better eyebrow. Now, how a lot of people say my eyebrows are sisters, not twins. Well, my eyebrows are like very distant cousins. So I'm just going to be showing you guys how I do this eyebrow and the products that I use to do it. So don't mind this like little tree here. It's sort of just happening. It's there and I can't move it, so it's just it's what's happening. So to kind of like tame them, what I use is these little face razors, and I actually got this from a little Asian store. It's like a $2 store. It's called Daiso. And pretty much I use one of these and I keep it for quite a while. You can sterilize it, and I just wash mine now and then, but I really am not too fussed with keeping it clean because it is just my eyebrows, not like my eyeballs or like, you know. So pretty much I just take the little cap off that, and then I just kind of shape around my eyebrows. So I'll come in and just kind of make like a straight line, and I line up the razor with the bottom there and then just sort of cut in. It like chisels them away sort of, and you kind of, I put the razor away from my eyebrows so I get where I want to go on my arch, and then I cut down like that. But for the top, I go towards my eyebrow, so I'll find where I want, and then I'll just kind of like start up here, and then I'll chisel it down until I get like a straight line. That is kind of how I made the shape of my eyebrows, and then after that I just used like some little scissors. I'm pretty sure I was using nail scissors. Like, they weren't scissors I used for my nails, but they were from a little nail kit. And then sometimes I also just use like literally random scissors that I find, because why not? And I just trim the top part here because on this eyebrow, I don't know which one it is. It's kind of both now, but on one eyebrow they used to always just grow up heaps, so I'd have to trim it down. Well, I like to trim it down. So pretty much what I do first, so after I've done kind of the shaping of my eyebrows, what I do on a daily basis is I take my little brush. So this is the Tarte eyebrow brush, and I got this with my eyebrow product. So I think altogether this was $45 for the both of these, but literally, like, I'll show you how much is in there. They fill it up to the top, and that's how much is in there. I've had this for like a year or so, and I still have like my other one still full. I only bought a new one because I wanted another brush. So pretty much I just take the little spoolie at the end and brush through my eyebrows. I'll come closer for you guys. So I just take this little spoolie and I brush through my eyebrows until they're sort of going the direction that I want them to. And then what I try to do, so like I have quite a wide nose, so the trick for like your eyebrows lining up with the edge of your nose doesn't always work for me because my nostrils come out further than someone that's got, you know, a skinny nose, which I guess is for a lot of people. Everyone's nose isn't super thin. So what I like to do is try and line up my eyebrow with like, not the little corner of my eye, but just like the indent right there that it goes in. I try to line up the, and I do feel like that's kind of a good starting place for my eyebrow. Then for my arch, a lot of people say to do it right on the corner of your eye. I like to take mine in a little bit and then just raise it up a little bit, because honestly I had no arch in my eye at all. You've kind of just got to like go with your bone, like you can feel it goes up and then down, if you know what I mean. Like you can feel that there's a bone there, and that's just where you go to, and then you drop it down, if that makes sense. Also, everybody's eyebrows are different, so like if you're trying to copy someone who has really, really big eyebrows or someone who has like no eyebrows at all, when you're the opposite, it is a little bit hard to kind of figure it out. But the best way to do it is honestly to practice and to kind of like look at your face, look at your structure and see, okay, so do you have small eyes? Do you want them to be longer? Like it's kind of just depends on you, I guess. So for me, I feel like my eyes are kind of a little bit smaller. They're not super wide, so I do try to take my eyebrow out a little bit further. Also because I do have quite hooded eyes, so I do like to bring my eyebrow up a little bit, especially on the arch, because my eyebrows are a little bit hooded compared to some people. I like to just kind of pinch the end of my brush so it's like a sharp little point like that. Then I like to go into my little eyebrow product, and I'll show you literally, this is all I do. I dip and literally just go like boom, like nothing, like no pressure, hardly any. Put a little bit on my brush and then take it to the bottom, kind of closer to the arch, and I just draw one line like that. Then take that line and sort of drag it softly up to the front of your brow. Then once you've done that, that's when you want to create your bottom arch. So I like to just push a little bit firmer and push it down, just like that. So right now we've just got a line literally just on the bottom of our eyebrows. And once I've done that, I sort of go through it a little bit so it's not so harsh. So I start at the arch again and I sort of just blend it out a little bit and take it down to the front and then down the tail a bit. And you can make your tail as long as you want. A lot of people like to make the tail to the edge of their eye. I like to make it just a little bit past, just personal preference. I think maybe because my eyes are a bit smaller, I liked the eyebrow to kind of like shape them a bit more, so I take it out a bit, but it's really up to you. Then after I've done that, that's when I go to the top. So we're also just pretty much doing the same thing but on the top. I put the exact same amount of product and then just make the line at the top of my eyebrow. And then if you can see, I come out from my eyebrow hairs quite a bit and then I drop it down to the arch, just like that. Then I grab a little bit more product and that's when I'm just going to start filling in that little end part. So this part can look a little bit messy, but that's why we go through with our spoolie and our concealer after to kind of make it a little bit more neat. And then this is when I go through with my spoolie and just kind of just blend it out a little bit. And then that is when I drag the rest of the product to the start of my eyebrow, not picking up any more product, just using what we've already got on the brush and on my eyebrow. And as you can see, my eyebrows look very different right now. My eyebrows look different nearly every day, so it's kind of just a matter of matching the other eyebrow. So this is kind of what we're working with right now. As you can see, that was super quick, super easy. It's just a matter of literally practicing and also kind of building your product, not just starting with like a whole heap to your product, because that's when it kind of just starts to get a bit too messy. So once we've done that, then I just kind of go through, make sure there's nothing else I want to change. I like to make my tail a fair bit darker than the rest of my eyebrow. That's just my personal preference, but it's really up to you. I think it just does look a little bit more natural because the start of the eyebrow is a bit lighter and it sort of just fades, if that makes sense. Eyebrow I'm doing now, and this is the eyebrow that I did this morning. So you can see this one's a little bit thinner, this one's a little bit thicker. If I was doing them at the same time, I would make sure that they're exactly the same. But yeah, just for the sake of showing you guys this is what I did. So then next what I like to do is I grab a little smaller brush. This is just a little e.l.f. one that I've got. I think it was $1 off Shop Miss A. And then I just grab any concealer you use on your face, it doesn't really matter. And then I just like to, mine's a little sponge, so I just grab a little bit, just like that, tiny little bit on the end of my brush, and then so that's when I just start creating kind of a sharper line on the bottom of my eye. And I kind of start by just putting the product on my eye like this and then take it up, because you don't want to put too much right next to your eyebrow, just because it can look a bit cakey. And then I just blend it down to the rest of my eye. Then I do the exact same thing on the top. And I always drag it down here. You can even grab your little sponge or brush or whatever and just kind of make it so it's not as harsh of a line. Unless you like that, then that's fine as well. And there we go. It's literally as simple as that. Then the little extra things, if you want to, I grab the same concealer brush and go into my highlighter. I've just got the Kylie Cosmetics highlighter in Salted Caramel, and I just like to line a little bit of that down the bottom of my arch, right up close to the eyebrow, and then just blend it down. And then also, if you want to, you don't need to do this, but I just have this little brow gel that I got from Cosmetics Plus. I think it was like $4.99 or something, and just run that through your eyebrows and, you know, brush them in the direction that you want them to stay. But yeah, that's literally it. This is how I do my eyebrows. I hope this was a little bit helpful to anyone that's kind of new to makeup or struggling a little bit with how to do their eyebrows. But yeah, that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any ideas or anything else you guys want to see, make sure you leave it in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Apart from that, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!